Okay, welcome to A Dad Life of a Dad. So these drywall sheets have been in my garage since probably 2010, and I've been moving around this because tonight I'm finally gonna seal these last three squares here. But anyhow, it was right there, so I moved all the wood so I could get to it for two reasons. One is I haven't used it in a decade, so it's time to go. One sheet's getting kind of abused, and plus it opens up all these bays here where I can put some of this wood right inside there. But I was a little amused at what I found back there. Note I haven't been back there for a decade, so apparently I have a car towing strap I didn't know about. I think this is pretty much shot. I think these are for ladders. You put them in here and you can put your ladders up. Some are the ones I have there, so that's kind of handy. An axe. Might need to grind on it though. I'll put it back next to my other two hand axes and a big axe. Gas can, yeah, could use that a few years ago. Put that over there with the other gas cans I have. Strap, a ball hitch. I'll put that with the other 5 I have. The truck came with a whole bunch, plus I already had one, clearly. So what else do we have here? Needed this a while ago. This goes on top of a ladder. I'll put it with the other 6 I have. Beginning to think there's a theme here. This brush, this is for coating the drywall. I guess I could put it next to the other 2 I have over here. God damn it, there is a theme going on here. Yep, that goes right there. Yeah, piece of styrofoam, don't need that. Yeah. Yep. What's this? Oh, little air compressor pump. Huh. I guess I'll give that to Sophie so she can put air in her tires. Looks like it's still brand new in the bag. It's vague. I don't remember getting that. That needs to go up. What else do we have down here? I think that's about it. Some miscellaneous straps, lashing straps. Oh, wait, nope. Yeah, this is the little baby hitch for 2 vans ago. Yeah, it's important to have. Christ. So yeah, all good. Important finds. Okay, we started the air conditioning. It was around 100 on either side, which I would expect to equalize. Think about 120 on the low side, but I should be seeing around 400 on the high side. It's been on for about 30 seconds, so I think that's part of our problem. I don't know what caused the high side to be low. The low side is right. Yeah. Me confused. And now it's shut off. Okay, well, at least we got some information. You can see it's going back down. Okay, so 2 things. One is my gauge was bent because there's no cover on there, so it wasn't really working. So where I thought it was at 120, it wasn't. It was around 80, so I'm way down. I guess I have a leak, which kind of pisses me off because I spent a lot of time soldering these with the right solder. So what I'm doing is I've got the 410A open. It's coming through here. It's a liquid. I got this to make sure it converts to a gas. Ooh, she's gold. And then I'm slowly opening the valve and letting some out. So I want to get it to about 130. On the other side, she's not going up yet. So that's supposed to be in the 400. So, I don't know. So the good thing is it's been running for about 30, 40 seconds and it hasn't turned off yet. So I did take the cover off and it's in cooling 1 stage. Prior to that it was on. Don't touch that. It shocked the shit out of you. So we're up to 100 now. I probably don't need to keep opening and closing it, but that's all the videos show. So the issue is you can't get liquid into there, and right now I think liquid's what I got. So I think if I open this up, something changes in there. So I just want it to be cold. It's already 80 degrees today, 82 to be specific. So I did order a scale because you're supposed to weigh how much you put in there. This is not, and I'm not quite sure why. Okay, so we're up 2 or 3. These are good ones. I just need new covers. They're wicked expensive. They're like 20 bucks for the new covers and $40 for new gauges. Although these are good ones. These are Yellow Jackets. Now this not moving bothers me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Turn that off. Well, 115. Of course, the unit has to be operating when you do this. So I filled this 2 years ago. Well, it was actually full. I think this is the first time I'm actually putting Freon in the system. So even if I have to do this once every 2 years, I'm okay with that leakage. Okay, so we're getting up there. Still low on this side, but then this is a 2-stager. So maybe 200 is good for the single stage. I don't know. So I want to get it at 130. That's 125. It's up near the 80. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So everyone's 5 pounds. 25. So I just need to get it up to the first minor tick. So right about there is good. So we're almost there. So what we'll do is we'll get this up to 130. Maybe a little extra because when I release that, it's going to let some out. I guess they call that the angel stuff. I'm not sure. Not a heating cooling gap. That's 125. Whoa. Okay, she just turned off. Didn't expect that. So we're gonna set it to really cold, get it up to C2. So my thermostat's nice to the compressor. It knows when it turns off, which it did on its own when it got to 74. So I know it is cooling inside because it did do that. And again, I need to put about 3 more pounds in here, plus a little bit for the angels. And it has to be running to do that. But, oh my, there's a bunch of crap down there. I know I took this top off once, but then the blades are in the way. I think I need to take the top off, get an extension, and put a vacuum and suck the crap out of there. But that's just bothering me. I did make a top for this, and it wintered over that. Now the top's kind of weird because you don't want to cover the entire thing. If you cover the entire thing, critters get inside because you make a nice shelter. This is 36 inches across at this point. So the top is just wood. It's to protect it from icicles, branches, maybe if a squirrel jumps off a tree, that kind of stuff. But you want the bottom open so it can breathe and then not harbor the animals. Because the animals, they'll be chewing on stuff. The wires down there. They eat the leaves though. So yeah, I think once we get this dialed in, take the top off, suck some of that shit out there, it'll make me feel better. Maybe in spraying those. They look a little dirty. So yeah, so I set the temperature to 66. It's gonna wait about 5 minutes so it doesn't turn the compressor on after just running. And then that should set up to C2, cooling stage 2, which hopefully will get me much higher PSI because it's in full cooling mode versus half cooling mode, and we'll finish this up. That's 25 pounds. I don't know how much I put in because I don't have the scale because I just ordered it, but I J.O. Brady bought that in 2017, so I think even if I do have a leak, I can live with this. Okay, I got this ready to go. That's why when I took this apart I wasn't happy. That makes sense. This is connected to that. Yeah, anyhow, so we're in C1, so it hasn't shifted to C2 yet. But it should. Whoa. We're yeah, we're at 130. Almost. So, yeah, I figured these are each 5 psi. So one tick after the one in the middle, which should be 125. Okay, so we're not quite there. And that should be doing something. Yeah, you can kind of see it gurgling. Yeah, there, that's yeah, that's 130. A little bit for the angels. Okay, shut this down. Shut this down. These are about $120 on the interwebs. That shut down, that shut down. Leave that sit there. Let me get this into C2 mode. So, set to 66 degrees. It should kick in soon. I figure what I have the thermostat set to. I think it's like, there's like a 4-degree delta between the settings that kicks in, but I think I set it pretty high. Most of the time I want dehumidification, so I want to run it longer at the stage 1. That's why I bought a 2-stage, so I'd have that advantage of dehumidification without making it freaking cold. Or having to make it freaking cold to get the dehumidification. I guess I should just start with the problem statement. So I turned the air conditioning on a couple days ago, and it would start, the compressor would run, it would stop, throw an air C2, which is compression sort cycle relay, or whatever. And of course, nothing told me anything. So we're gonna go into system, and we're gonna go menu, and then we're gonna hit down, down, down. So we wanna see what is this thing on. So it's not heating, that's good. It's on stage 1, and it's stage 2 is off. So that's why we haven't got the device to go stage 2. Now I've got it set to 62. So yeah, it should be going. Scheduling adapter recovery. I don't know what that is. So where? Okay, there we go. I hear it now. So now she's in boogie mode, as they would say. Equipment status. So if we hit here, this stage 2 is on. By the way, my permanent thermostat shows that it was damn cold, about 48 degrees coming out of there. You know, let's go check what the pressure is outside now on the high side. We're looking for 400 according to the, the expert, the Google, and I only searched it on one Google, so yeah, that's got to be the right Google, because they never lie in the interwebs. Never. Okay, so yeah, we're on C2, so she should be pressing the fuck out of that. So we're still at 125, and we're still around 200 on the low side, so or the high side rather. Yeah, we have to check the interwebs. At least she's not turning on and off. Now maybe I get a TVX, TRV, TLC, THC valve that modulates the side before the coils and opens up and closes it, because you want compressed freon before you get to the coils, then let a little bit out, which expands and makes cold. It's the variable I don't have, but yeah, I don't know what my high side's supposed to be. There's a manual, it's got about 200 pages. Maybe I should take a gander at that. But we definitely fixed something, because it was down around here, it's now up here, and yeah, so I'm gonna close these off for now. That is cold. That's good. And this one's already been closed. Oh, dumbass. Yeah, if you open the valve, maybe it would show a difference. Okay, so we're now at 250. 130. I'm gonna add a little more, but I'm gonna set it down to C1 and see what it does there. Yeah, open this. This is on. This we don't want to open. This thing's moving a little bit. Somebody needs to cut those toenails. Holy shit, look at the size of that thing. What the fuck? Well, it's Friday morning. I don't have to be at work till noonish, so I thought I'd eat some breakfast outside. There was a little blue jay sitting over here. He's now over in the tree. Oh, nope, there he is. He looks kind of friendly. I put more food in the feeders. Maybe that's attracting him. He's a pretty little blue jay. Yesterday I was cleaning up in the garage and dropped some wood on my toe. So kind of taking it easy there. It hurts, but I'm a little concerned about the swelling. It's a little bigger than it should be. Hey, Spike. So yeah, it's gonna be hot today, but right now it's about 75 and nice. Hey, George. Yeah, they don't get very far when they pee. That's why I built the 12 linear feet of steps so they could easily get them in and out and go down there and pee in the yard. Yeah, there's the dog water fountain. Yeah, everything's working to plan. Okay, so this morning, before I tackle my car, we're gonna work on the rear shocks on the truck. So these shocks I got are mid-level. They're Scorpions, so I mean, the name says it all. So I crawled underneath the car, and the one bolt's easy to get to. The other one's blocked by the spare tire, which I went, spare tire? What's that doing down there? How's that come out? So we opened up the manual because I saw that there was a unique way to get it, and it turns out all you gotta do is grab these tools that are conveniently hidden there, then rummage through the box, open up this package, which had never been opened up. Always a good sign, key lock. Then use this contraction. So you got this special key that had to be inserted. Going to the rod. There's a little piece of plastic in there. Let's see if I can go. You rotate this to get it, and lo and behold, the tire comes down, which is freaking amazing because normally these things never come down. They always break. So we're gonna lube that up, check the condition of the spare. But now we Mobilator 2000. It's just kind of hanging by that thread. Now I should be able to pick the tire up and move it aside. The bolt I need to get to is for the shock. So she's up there. Then the other one is, well, you can see that shock needs a little work up there and down there. So I sprayed the bottom one with the, I don't know what I sprayed it with. I think I sprayed it with water, maybe a little alcohol. And we'll go ahead and spray that one after we take this out. It's amazing that worked. I always hear they snap or break right on while you're trying to release it. So yeah, I sprayed PB Blaster. Went to move the tire and that thing's stuck. It's she's rusted on there pretty good, so I'm gonna get me a hammer. That's some vinyl coated stainless steel. That's why that worked. Huh. I gotta get underneath here. I've ordered some chemicals and some paint to clean up the rust and seal it. So yeah, well, so far so good. Okay, so I got the spare wheel off. We'll wire brush that and paint it with something cheap. Then I was able to get underneath here. Good news is the bottom one's a bolt. Put the nut on it, so. Okay, so I got the old chocolators out, and it's always a good idea to compare the new ones to the old ones. And I'm seeing the bottom part's the same length, but I'm not following the top part. So these chocolators, the new ones, are made in 2019, and I ordered them specifically for my application. However, my application's not on the back here. So we've got a 2-wheel drive. Wait, 99 to, okay. 99 to 18. Oh, I was interpreting that wrong. So I'm 2002. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this part out, make sure it goes up to there. Now, you might be saying, well, Chris, there's a rubber grommet there. There's no rubber grommet there. I know I said that to myself, but fortunately they included all these extra pieces here. Normally I just throw these away, but and it's got this, which I think, I don't know what this is. I think it's a sex toy. And this zip tie. So I think we're supposed to pull that over there. There, zip tie her to the top or the bottom or someplace. I don't know. So as long as that pulls out, I think we're good. I don't know why I interpreted that wrong. 99. Oh, I know what I did. I thought it was 99 to 98 because I'm like 20 years off, and we got 0 lift or 0. Okay, cool. Hopefully the next video will be the new chocolators on there, and they're gonna be bright. That white will show up nicely in the dark interior. Okay, so we got it ready. Use some silicone lube, press the rubber part in, then I press the metal in just with my hands. Slid this over the top. Clearly this is not gonna go anywhere. And then I think this is to prevent it from coming down, so I zip tied it above because it's just gonna go. So this has got a lot of flap. She does extend the full length. Cleaned up on the bolts. Yes, I should probably replace those, but these have been on here for 20 years and I'll be some age, I won't give a shit. And we're gonna use some Never Seize, Ever Seize, Anti-Seize lube on those, just to kind of keep the rust at bay. And we'll repeat for the other side. Okay, so yeah. So these are the old chocks. You can see the rubber insert and the metal piece. That's on the bottom. This is the one they supplied. So the hole in the rubber is designed for that size, which is clearly bigger than that. The other problem is the inner diameter here is bigger than the bolt hole. So these don't fit, and if I remove these, because you see at the top they didn't have it, but these are 2 different sizes again. If I remove this, well, if I leave this on, I can't put it over the bolt at the top. And if I remove this, the hole's too big and the shock flops around, which isn't good, which will lead to premature failure. So, crap. So I think we're gonna send these bad boys back and try and find some new ones. This is why I wanted to do this today, because when I went online, there were all sorts of choices on shocks. So now I got the shocks out, I can measure on this. I could actually take this with me. Maybe we'll go to the Napa store and see if we can get us some chocolators that fit our application. Great. Okay, so we popped on the local Napa store, and of course they didn't have anything, so we kept on driving to Summit Racing Auto, which is in Summit County. It's about 25 minutes away, and got us some of these. They're Pro Comp. They come with a sticker, so that's pretty good. You can see right away that they better match the length of the old ones. They don't have the rust weight reduction though, which is kind of nice. And they didn't come with these, but these were only a few dollars, so I zip tied that one on there. There's the extra one there. And I can't describe the smell. It's really good though. Then I got some catalogs. So this is kind of cool. He was looking for this goose color. I don't know. So they were kind enough to let me make sure that these match. So let's grab our bolt. So that's the bottom. The bolt goes to the old one, of course, and the bolt goes to the new one. Yay! So now we're gonna have success. Okay, so we're all done with the shock. She's buttoned up, and you can clearly see them down there. So now we're on the next project. So Bigfoot arrived about a month ago. She's impressive, and she's tall and she's heavy, but she's got a design flaw, so we're gonna fix on that. So this is approximately level, and you can see that that's not straight, and this is certainly not straight. So we take our tape measure across here. We've got 2 feet there, and we got 28 inches there, 24 versus 28. So the problem is when I sink it at the ground, it won't go in straight. So we're gonna just bend on that to there. Oops. So she'll go there. This one, I think I want to bend a little bit that way. But anyhow, so we got the torch out, and I like the torch. It's fun to play with the torch. That's a flame. So you just basically heat it up so it turns red hot. I'm going to slide that pipe over the end and twist on her. I believe she's pretty well welded up there, so it should hold. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, there's the first pass. I think she needs to go a little more, but maybe I should straighten this one out first before I attack that one. It's kind of hard to tell where center is. I guess that's center. I don't know. Okay, that's gonna have to do. So bended that one a little bit that way. These are 25 inches to the edge right there. Then I took the other one and bent that over. So I'm gonna let that cool down. Wire brush here, put some more paint on there. And next up is I gotta find some appropriate pipe like this and sink it into the ground a bit. Because she's over 8 feet tall, and 1 foot in the ground is not gonna hold her. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger pipe there. 1 inch and a quarter, a half. So then we'll cut the appropriate pipe length and pound it into the ground. So we're gonna put it over there along the fence line. So kind of right behind the bed over there. Okay, I found a piece of pipe, cut it, and we're ready to go. So this will certainly extend into the ground a bit. I'm gonna let that one float because A, I probably don't need it if I have this one, and B, I don't have a pipe that big. So there you go. Well, there she is. Put the good side facing out because that's what you're supposed to do. She's got a little tilt to her, or he has a little tilt to him. I don't know. I feel the need to put about there, a metal brace in, but not today. I'm too tired. So back to making dinner. I'm got the old charcoal out. Charcoalator? I don't know. I forgot 4 bags of charcoal, so I bought me some ribs, which the puppies really like the bones. They go cray-cray for the bones, so bought this about, oh God, 2013, 2014. Oh, she's hot. She's 300 degrees. So, yeah, ribs.